Buying a house in India will always give you a lot of financial security in long-term perspective. Whereas monthly rental will always reduce your cash flows on a month-on-month basis. There are several operational differences between the two. For example, in case of home loans, it is you have to be committed to a particular property, you have to be committed to a particular place that you live in. Whereas for monthly rentals, you can every time, 6 months, 1 year, couple of years, you can switch. So there is a possibility for you to switch between properties. You don't like, building one, you go to building two. You don't like building two, you don't like Delhi, you go to Bombay. You don't like Mumbai, you go to Ahmedabad. So that you can switch. So the people whose jobs are not fixed to a particular position, fixed to a particular city, they are not in love with a particular, 3 BHK, 4 BHK, or whatever property they can think long term. They should always go in for monthly rentals because they have not decided as yet. The moment you commit to a loan, moment you commit to a property, you are fixed to that. Besides that, if you don't have personal finances, you go in for a loan. And in case of a loan, it's good that, these days the banks are very flexible, and in the same monthly rental or probably very similar kind of a monthly rental, they will give you a loan for a longer period, maybe for 20 years, maybe for 15 years. But the problem is the down payment. In case of a loan and when you are buying a property, around 20% is what we have seen. You always have to give down payment to the bank, which probably might not be available. So this is a very, the second position that will not permit you to go in for a loans and go in for a property. Always, if you can go in for a property, the India is, registering a particular growth story, because of which a lot of appreciation in properties have happened even in the COVID duration, and we foresee certain property appreciation in the next 5 to 7 years also. So the appreciation in property will always belong to the person who has purchased a property, even though it is at taking a loan and paying interest. Now coming to, so for example, I have just computed one of the persons, who in our advisory is earning a income from salary of 1 lakh per month. I have given his details to a bank, and bank said we will be able to give him a loan up to rupees 80 lakh rupees. And the rate of interest will be around 6.5%. The tenure will be around 20 years to 25 years. In this case, the person will be paying an EMI of 54,000 per month for next 25 years. If we take the similar property on rent, such property would be available to us at the rent of 35,000 per month. Meaning thereby additionally you will have to incur a 20,000 per month in case of EMIs. And if I compute the total interest paid over a period of 25 years, it comes to the similar amount of 80 lakhs only. Meaning thereby after a period of 25 years, you'll have to repay a principal amount of 80 lakhs and around 80 lakhs rupees would be your interest. So total 1.60 crores would be your cash outflow in case you take a loan and it has a monthly EMI of 54,000. However, after 5 years, assuming the property is increasing with the ROI of 7%, the property could be sold at over 4.3 crores. Meaning thereby after 25 years, your net inflow from the property itself would be around 2.72 crores. Think about rentals whereby you are paying a rental of 35,000 per month and it is increasing after every 3 years. After 25 years, the total rental paid would be to the tune of 1.50 crores, for which you get no benefit at all. Meaning thereby after 25 years, your outlay on the property in case of rental would be around 1.5 crores. Whereas in case of a loan where you have bought a property, it will be a profit of 2.7 crores. In total, there is a difference of 4 crore rupees itself. So what I figured out was, if operationally you are fixed to a particular city, you are in love with a particular place, you have a good society around you, it is always better to take a property even if it is on loan in a long term perspective, seeing the growth trajectory of the Indian subcontinent. There are benefits that are available in case you have taken a loan. Then up to 2 lakh rupees of tax deductible expense would be available to you under section 24. as well as provisions of section 80C will allow you a tax reduction of 1.5 lakhs for a principal repayment. That is an added benefit of reducing your taxable income under income tax. That is a big benefit. Whereas in case you are paying a monthly rental, there are two benefits which you may avail. First benefit is under an HRA benefit, whereby house rent allowance is given by your company. Then the same is reduced proportionate to the rentals paid by you. So there is a formula embedded in the section 10 itself, under which the HRA benefit would be available. If your company is not paying you an HRA benefit, or you are a freelancer, then in such case there is a provision under section 80GG that permits you a deduction under section 80GG to the tune of 60,000 rupees. So that benefit also you can avail. So these are prima facie 3 or 4 benefits which are alternatively available in case you have taken a loan, or is available in case you have taken a monthly rental.
Please like, share and comment on this video, and do not forget to subscribe to MBTV.